What's up, family? I'm Carrie.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And this is the Carrie and Dee Dee Show. So, today we got breaking news about Beyonce. Seems that Beyonce is getting ready to be sued by a game developer.
For allegedly $107 million. The suit has been filed in New York.
Damn.
And allegedly it was over some type of game deal where she was supposed to... they were supposed to make a game of her.
Okay, like Michael Jackson?
Right, they was going to do some type of game of her. And she went in, made a deal with these people, and actually had a signed contract where, to get the game started. And allegedly in the middle of the process, for some reason or another, she wanted to renegotiate the money or something. And it didn't go the way she wanted to go. And she decided to
walk away from a deal she signed off on.
Walk away from it. So now they're suing her over
breach of contract.
Breach of contract, yes.
This won't just go away, like with the song.
Right, and this is a lot of money involved.
Yeah, it's like $107 million. Did she get any money up front from them, or
actually,
just sign off on the contract?
Based on a news source, allegedly, let me just read. It says, according to the summons, which was filed with the New York Supreme Court, the game developer Gate 5 is suing her because she entered into an agreement, but she breached it. So they're saying they lost money, and they're also saying that like 70 people lost their jobs because of that.
Because if they have no Beyonce, then they have no game, and they probably started the developing and getting everything together to do the game, and she walked away from it.
And they're saying that she destroyed the business, and she drove 70 people into unemployment right before Christmas of last year. That's kind of big. I hope everything pans out for her on this one. Mm-hmm. And that's just crazy.
Because that's pretty big, and it's not a song. It's something that seems a little bit more tangible than like you and I wrote a song and she bought it, used it, and then took it from us, whatever, and we can just settle for cool $500,000.
And the reason why it's $107 million is because they say that $6.7 of the $1 million is what it cost them, the development cost, and they're suing her for $100 million for profits they say they would have made if she would have followed through with it. So I don't know if that's a bit much. $100 million. They're saying that's what they could have made if she had went through with the game.
So what they did is they're shooting high, and if they get anything in between there, it's fine.
I think that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
But at the same time, if you enter into an agreement with these companies and you promise them that you're going to deliver on something and you sign it, then you are held to that.
Yeah.
A lot of people say contracts can be broken, but I'm just thinking like the $100 million but I'm not sure what the cost of gaming. I think it's pretty expensive, and I'm assuming that. But they're saying people lost work and people are unemployed because of that, because she just.
But then you can always say, well, who's to know that the game was actually going to be something big?
Right, we don't even know. See, they're saying they believe that it would have.
So she might have
that much.
Yeah, so she got a lot of money. She can get a good lawyer and kind of close.
But this is not something that she really needs,
Especially not. It seems like every time somebody gets so high up and they don't have any real vices, you just go after the money. You know what I'm saying? It's like lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit.
But then they also claim that she was horrible to work with. And they say even Matthew knows I realized he didn't write a letter or say anything against the company. He was saying it against his daughter. He agreed with them. Like that, her behavior at that time wasn't right. So my thing is,
he's selling her out.
That's
why he ain't got no fucking job.
He didn't. I didn't think of that. Yeah,
now it comes out.
According to what the sources, they're saying he didn't. They walked away from the deal. That's how the people lost money, because the investor walked away. She walked away, and that messed the whole thing up.
And left them holding the bag.
Exactly. Well, so that's the whole problem. But they already filed it in the New York Supreme Court of Justice.
Yeah, but you know what, Beyonce, you got a lot of money, so I'm pretty sure you guys will come up to some kind of resolve on this and get past it. So speaking of getting past it, we're gonna get past this. and go to The Voice. My wife was watching it yesterday. It seemed interesting, and there was an interesting person on there too.
This show, I like this show because I like the fact that they're finding talent and just looking at the talent and not what the person looked like. Because you see so many people who are very talented, and either they're too big or they don't look a certain way, but they have the talent. It shouldn't be about what you look like. It should be about the talent. I like that the show is not looking at what you look like. They're listening to your voice, and if they like what they hear, then they press their little buttons on their chair and they turn around.
No,
and that's the artist. Now let me finish. And that's the artist that they work with, and they're gonna help these people to get a recording album or something. Get them an album out, and they're gonna give them $100,000.
So how
they get $100,000 prize. Hold up, and what?
How do they choose the one?
We don't know how they choose. I think
because see, with American Idol, we choose him at the end, and he or she walks off with the cash.
The point is,
in the show,
whoever they pick.
This I don't know how you win.
They listen to the voice, and if they like your voice, they press their buzzer and they turn around and look at you.
Right.
If everybody like the singer, then the singer gets to choose who they want to work with.
Okay.
So if you want to work with Christina Aguilera, you work with Christina Aguilera. You pick her, and she's going to work with you, and they're going to have a team of people, and they're going to work to get you an album out, a recording deal, and they're going to mentor you to get you on the right track to get your music out there, and you're going to get $100,000 prize, I guess.
And how long is this show? Is it a year-long show?
No, it's not.
I'm trying to find out.
I don't know all them details because I just watched it. It just premiered. So when I watch it again, I'm gonna find out what actually happens at the end. But all I know is, and Frenchie Davis, she was on American Idol 8 years ago. I like her from American Idol. 8 years ago. Now, mind you, 8 years ago, this woman, or longer, have been trying to pursue her recording dreams. And she's been in, she's done Broadway. She's starting to play Rent. And she loved that, but she's been wanting to get her music going. And now this is her opportunity to get her music career off the ground if she can. But my point to that is, she is very talented, and she's been trying to do this shit for all the years, and she's still trying. My point to that is, bless you, it takes years and years sometimes before talented people can get their careers off the ground, It just takes time. It takes time, hard work, effort. You can't give up. You got to keep. So my thing is with this, by seeing her, I was happy to see her first off, because I know she's been working and trying for years and years. So my whole point to this is, do not give up on your dreams. If you have a dream to do something, you have to stick at it. Don't give up when it gets hard and it gets tough. Keep going after it, because you never know when it might be your time, to get it.